everyone, welcome to GildedAge.org. My name is Jane, and my great-grandma lived during the Gilded Age and taught me lots about it. Now I'm here to let you in on the inside scoop. Throughout the Gilded Age, the process of urbanization increased dramatically. Now you may be asking, what is urbanization? Urbanization is the shift of people and workforces from rural or farming civilizations to urban or city life. During urbanization, many negatives and positives occurred. Just to get them out of the way, let's begin with the negatives. First of all, a huge negative during this time was tenements.
What?
Tenements were small apartment houses stacked on top of each other. Tenements made it easier for people to live in the same area, but this also led to the tenements being run down and often overcrowded. They are also commonly found in the poor slum section of the large city, which led to them getting a very negative connotation. Since so many people were living together in such close proximity, a quick spread of diseases occurred. Diseases including cholera, typhoid fever, and tuberculosis. These were only some common ones that spread during the Gilded Age. During this time, another issue was trying to keep the cities clean. Horse manure and trash piled up on the streets, as there were no trash collection in these large cities as we have nowadays. It was hard for people to know how to be sanitary at this time in history. Low-income houses had very little to no access to clean water, which led to quicker spread of disease through water pipes. You may ask why people would want to live in cities with as much health and living problems as cities had back then. And the answer is for job opportunities and factories available in these cities. There were still negatives that came along with these job opportunities, though. The conditions inside factories were often terrible, with many people losing their lives at work. There were very little safety regulations at this time, and workers were constantly in danger of losing hands in the machinery. Workers worked very long hours and could not take a break because they would need to stop the whole machine to do so. This major increase of child labor during the Industrial Revolution is also considered by most the biggest negative at the time. Political machines also rose during urbanization. The political organization, Tammany Hall, was formed originally to help poor and immigrant families, but turned into an anti-federalist organization that attempted to stop the rise of federalism to New York. Many saw this as corruption, and the organization was eventually shut down. Though these major negatives may lead you to believe that there is no good that came out of this time, that would be incorrect, though. Metals like steel and iron were experimented with during the Industrial Revolution. This led to the first 10-story building or skyscraper that was supported by steel. These buildings created more living and working spaces for more people to have jobs. New technology was then needed to improve these. Elevators were added into buildings, allowing them to be 4 to 5 stories tall, since stairs didn't have to be added through the whole building. The taller the buildings, the more people are able to work, the more money people can make. So these made a huge impact on daily life in a city. Probably the most famous and impactful invention and contribution to this time was the invention of the light bulb. The light bulb was invented in 1880 by Thomas Edison and brought light into homes and businesses, allowing for life in the city at night. Though this also led to longer working hours, many beliefs formed during this time, some of which are seen as negative now, but had many benefits during this time. Social Darwinism, the theory that individuals and groups should follow Darwinian laws of natural selection as plants and animals. This helped certain aspects of immigration, imperialism, the public health due to the racist and capitalist ideas formed during this process. Life expectancy and living conditions also were better due to new technology and a larger workforce during urbanization. Many medical advancements were made at this time, which led to a longer lifespan. During this age, there were also advancements in the availability of good food and materials due to the new transportation ways. All these things helped to improve the lifestyle of the middle and lower class. To conclude, urbanization had a huge impact on the Gilded Age. Without this shift of workforce and people, we may not have the same technologies we do today or the same amount of people living in the cities like New York. I hope you enjoyed this documentary and learned something new about our country's long and important history. See you next time on GildedAge.org.